thoughts and prayers out to the Pelosi family, in this tragic time. That just shouldn't happen, man. I think we really need to start thinking about what's happening to California now, because if it's not just the restaurants anymore. It seems like they're moving into San Fran, and this crime wave, we've got to start doing something about this. No one should get hit in their home with a hammer. That's just unacceptable.
No one. How about the people that are allowing the crime wave to happen in the first place? They go into their congressional buildings and talk to all their congressional buddies, and they come up with all these rules to allow people to steal up to $900 and commit all these crimes and then not have any bail set and just release them back out onto the street. And all the while, they're safe in their gigantic mansions with fences and security and whatever. And one slips through, maybe, and then all of a sudden now it's a big deal that they got to take care of. No, that's not how this works.
What do you mean? It's pretty bad. The fact that we're now going after political people and their husband. I mean, what when are we going to do something if not now? And I don't want to come off as, or any of us to come off as victim blamey or anything right now, because I know this is still happening. But what kind of a monster hits an old man with a hammer? I mean, the guy's like 80 something. You could have just held him down.
No, no,
If
no,
we're realistically speaking about it, this is
no,
this is some crazy nonsense going on right now. What
no,
kind
no,
of we got to talk about this incel thing?
no, 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 no. Let's be very, very specific. There's none of this we stuff. We're not going after anybody. And you have to tell everybody exactly what happened. All the information that came out right now is thin, but it paints quite the picture. So the attacker is a 42-year-old man, and his victim, supposedly, is an 82-year-old man. And then we're supposed to believe that this person broke into the house and stumbled upon the Mr. Pelosi, and then there was a little bit of a tussle, and during this tussle, the police were called over, and the police enter the home, and they see that they're struggling over a hammer, and just at that moment, he starts hitting Mr. Pelosi with the hammer as if to put on a show for everybody. It probably appears on a body cam so that we can see it, but they haven't released that. So
Yeah, so we're gonna see it on the body cam because I mean, come on, it's my guess right now, and we are just guessing, is that he came in, and then when Mr. Pelosi saw him, he probably swung it once, grazed him, and they fell, and then they started a tussle. Now, let's be clear, we're not talking about middle class or lower income people. Chances are the police was already just going to pick up a little donut down the road, and that's the only reason he wasn't at the front of the house anyways. They usually have bodyguards anyways, so I mean, that's probably why they got there quick. It was probably a minute or two, would be my guess.
no,
No way they took long. No way the 82-year-old man fought off the 40-something-year-old man for that long. No,
no.
no shot.
The way it usually happens is the person being victimized, with air quotes, waits until the police show up so that the police can see his two paid assailants, and then he can show them the little piece of string and say, like, look, he was saying that they're going to string me up or whatever. So this is just straight out of the Democrats' playbook. They've done it before, they're doing it again now, and this this is my guess. This is in my opinion. This is my view. So if anybody wants to sue me for $1 trillion for having an opinion, be my guest. You'll find that all you can do is take over my mortgage payments. But that's what this looks like at the moment. They're losing in the polls. Their classic move is to always come out as the victim, even though they're the perpetrators of all sorts of crimes. So we're supposed to now feel sorry for Pelosi because she's been a multimillionaire with all her scams in government and everything for the entire time that she's been there? No. She's still enjoying her security and her privacy and her mansion and her millions of dollars that she got off of really brilliant, prescient moves in the market that had totally nothing to do with any insider information that she might have as a lawmaker. So this is a nothing. If this were real in any way, shape, or form, there wouldn't be a Mr. Pelosi anymore. This is, in my opinion, $1 trillion opinion. It's just another show that they're putting on. You might as well just call him Mr. Smollett